Yo guys, what's happening? It's the FM24 here, back with another YouTube video. Today we're doing a retro rebuild with Dundee United in the 2012-13 season, I think, or 2013-14. I can't remember what one. But we're doing my first retro rebuild, and it's with my boyhood team, Dundee United. Because I've got a bunch of Dundee United stuff on that lot there, my kits, my programmes, got it all, got a ball sitting there, flag up there. So, into the honours. We've got one Premiership under Jim McLean's side, 1983, two Scottish Cups, 94 and 2010, two VFA Cups, 1980 and 81, two Championships, 1925 and 1929, and one SPFL Trust Trophy, which is basically the, the Papa John's Trophy, or the Bristol Motors Trophy, whatever it's called now, in 2017. Now, onto the squad, because we've got a very solid squad. So here it is. Here's the squad we're going with. We have got Nicky Clark up front, but that's not what we're playing with. This is what we're playing with. That's what we're playing with. I've already signed David Babinski and Nicky Clark. Where's Nicky Clark? Already signed them too. Signed Nicky Clark from Rangers and Babinski from Barca. But as you can see here, Nadir Shifty up front, Guy McKay-Stevens up the wing, Armstrong up the right, Babinski in midfield with Payton and Callum Pitcher, because Paul Payton was brilliant for us. We've got Keith Watson, Sean Dillon, got Alfie Gunning, I think it is, Gavin Gunning, sorry. Oof, I don't remember him to be fair. Andrew Robertson and Kiersnick. So, very solid squad, and the transfers, we didn't have any major transfers. Like I said, we got Callum Victor in on free, Hendry, we got Babinski on loan, and Nicky Clark in on loan, and out, Barry Douglas, Paddy Barrett, Ryan Ferguson, Ross Gilmore, and Josh McGovern. So, overall, we've got a really good squad just now, and I will see you at the end of the season. Here we are, end of the season, into the new arrivals. Nicky Clark, 4 games, 3 off the bench, 5 goals. He wasn't very solid for us, but Callum Victor, 51 games, 6 goals, 5 assists. Sorry, putting my keys there. Babinski, his loan ended, but we loaned him back in. So it doesn't show his stats, but oh well. We won the Premiership first season. Top goal scorer was Nadir Shifty and lost 5 games. Celtic and Aberdeen tormenting us, but what can you expect? Onto the Scottish Cup, we won that. I mean, if you watched my tactic video for this, then you would have known how we finished. But top goal scorer for us here was Stuart Armstrong with 5 goals. Won the Scottish Cup. Very good games, hard games, but good results. And the VFA Cup, easier games, and Nadir Shifty with 8 goals. But we won that, moments to remember. Biggest win against Cub Rangers, 6-0 in the VFA Cup. 3-0 against Aberdeen in the Premiership, match to remember. And goal of the season was John Rankin, who was also playing quite well. Here's how we lined up the majority of the season. Most assists, John Rankin 26, Robertson 24, and GMS 18. And most goals, Nadir Shifty with 40, Stuart Armstrong with 28, and Gavin Stevens with 16. Then that's all the accolades. And that's that. We finished really strong. I mean, we absolutely dominated the league, 93 points, 13 clear Celtic. But I will skip to the start of season 2 now, where we see the signings. Right, here we are at the end of the transfer window in season 2, and what is going on with my hair? We've got a bald patch. One bit of my hair is really just separated from the rest. It's horrible, but it'll have to do for the video, I guess. It'll have to do. But anyway, getting off topic, we signed Barry Ferguson. He's 36, but he still looks quite decent. Gone for 500k, and Patrick Coulson on loan, who again looks like he'd be quite decent. We sold Scott Fraser because he wasn't doing anything for us, but so far this is where we're sitting on the table. But that's all the signings, boring, we don't have much of a budget, but I'll skip to the end of the season now, and we'll see the results. Here we are, new arrivals. We made 3 signings in the transfer window. We got Kieran Richards from Fulham for 1 million, 21 games, no goals, 8 assists, not the best. We got Pinsy from Udinese, 1.2 million. Again, never played too well. And Barry Ferguson played well. And in January, we signed our real life manager, Jim Goodwin. Not to play him just for the laugh, though. For the season results, we lost in the league horribly. But top goal scorer for us was Nadir Shifty with 27, which isn't bad. But as you can see, we didn't play the best this season. Not like we could have done. In the Champions League, we got knocked on the group stages. But you can't believe it. Look at the group we got. Bayern Munich, Benfica, Shakhtar Donetsk. I mean, we couldn't have done anything. We had a horrible group. And then the Scottish Cup, we won that. With 2 hard games, Hibs and Rangers, so that was it. And Viaplay Cup, knocked on the quarters by Celtic, lost on penalties. But, what do you do? Moment to remember, biggest win was against Huntly in the Scottish Cup, we won 6-0. Match to remember, beating Motherwell 5-1. And goal of the season, John Rankin again. And the finances, top goal scorer for us this season was Shifty again with 34, and most assists, GMS 20, Stuart Armstrong 17, and Robbo with 9. So that's the end of that season. I will see you at the start of season 3, and I'll see you then. Alright, here we are. Here's the transfers for this season. We got James Tavernier on a free from Newcastle to play as a fullback for us. We got in Oriel Romeo from Chelsea on a free. Again, not bad, looks quite good. And we got in Benjamin Seagrass for 3 million, our keeper in real life. We tried signing him last season, but he went to Sassuolo instead, so we got him this season. It's not showing the players we had out, but Gavin Gunning we sold for 5.25, and Joe McGovern he left on a free. But like I said, not many transfers again. Out, here we go. All ones I've rejected. But we're doing well in the league just now. Only 4 games in, but we've still got a lot more to play, and that'll be at the end of the season. Let's go skip to that now. Alright, here we are, end of season 3. New arrival, Benjamin Seagrass, 51 games, average rating 7.6, I think that is. I can't really see it from here. I think so. James Tavernier played quite well, 15 assists and 4 goals in 53 games. We signed this Pau Sendros from Ghent halfway through the season. There's he there, yes. And he's played quite well for us. Season results, we won the league, 4 points clear. Top goal scorer Nadir Shifty with 45, really good in the league. Again, tormented by the small teams like Motherwell and Celtic. Well, Celtic's not a small team, but yeah, still. The Champions League, knocked on the round of 16 by AC Milan. Again, we got a really bad group. Inter Milan, Ajax, Real Madrid, bad group. Then we put up a good fight in the second leg against Milan, but nothing came of it. We lost in the 4th round of the Scottish Cup to Celtic 2-1. Don't know what we could have done there, horrible. And knocked on the semi-final by Celtic 2-1 again. Most to remember, biggest one was 9-1 against Aberdeen in the league. Nadir Shifty hat-trick, Pinsy got a pen, Michael Clark scored 2. Most to remember, beating Anderlecht 2-0. And goal of the season, Darren Babinski. Brilliant. The finances, don't care about that. And goals. Nadir Shifty, 54. Stuart Armstrong, 17. And Pinsey with 11. Shit, I think my headphone just fucking bugged out there. Gary K. Stevens, 21. Stuart Armstrong, 15. James Pavner, 15. Oh, that actually hurt my ear there. The accolades, no one cares about that. Manager timeline, nope, finished. There we go. That's the end of that season. My headphones are away to die, so I've got to be quick about this. So, I'll stick to start season 4. Well, I've made a mistake. My headphones are bugging out again, but I've made a mistake. I forgot to make the save file, so I'll just show you the signings from here. Don't even know. Did we sign anyone? Don't even know. Not who's might be there. We signed Dan Fletcher from Benfica. I don't even know if we signed anyone else at this point. We signed Alan McGregor and Scott Arfield. So that's all the signings. I'll skip to the end of the season now. Brilliant. Look, if I click on view season review, that's what's happening. But as you can see, we won 2 cups. So, we won the league and we won the Viaplay Cup. Scottish Cup, sorry. I think. Yeah. The Premiership and the Scottish Cup. I think I can check goals from squad. I might do that. Then squad. Yep. Most goals for us. Dear Chef Chief for. I hope you can hear that so you know how annoying it is. But most assists was Stuart Armstrong. So I'll see you at the start of season 5. Alright, I've made the same mistake again. Forgot to make the save file. But we signed this Donny, Gonil, fullback. We signed Virgil van Dijk from Real Madrid, sorry. Wait, what? That's making no sense. So that makes me. Well, we signed Virgil van Dijk. We got Adel Taarabt as well from Cardiff. And we signed Zlatan Ibrahimovic from PSG. So now I will see you at the end of the season, hopefully before my headphones die. Alright, here we are. The new arrivals for the end of season 5. Adel Taarabt, 45 games, 38 goals, 29. Again, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but good stats. Ibrahimovic, 36 games off the bench, 15 goals, 4 assists, 6 starts. And Gonil, brilliant. Season results. We won the league. Champions League, again, it didn't let us do that. I don't know why. It says we enter it, but it bugged out, I think. I think it glitched. Scottish Cup, we won that. Good result, beat Celtic. Oh yeah. We won 7 points clear Celtic. And the Viaplay Cup beat Rangers in the final 3-1. There we go. Moments to remember. 7-1, Queen of the South, biggest win. That's remember 5-1 against Inverness and goal of the season at Adel Taarabt. The accolades, most goals, Shift Tune and Taarabt by 1 goal, 38 and 39. Most assists, Adel Taarabt with the most, followed by Danny K. Stevens 2 behind. And there we go, that's it. If you want to see more videos like this, retro rebuilds or anything like that, or me putting 2 teams against each other that are rivals for a rebuild, like say Hibs and I don't even know, Hibs and Hearts, do both rebuilds and see who does better for a rival rebuild. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like down below, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.